the end, like maybe they gotta win 2 or 3 more matches to win it. But Luis is at, well, this is Jessie at the table. Looks like Jessie's down in a big way. 4-0. We're just catching up. I do not know either of the players. I don't know really most of the players, but I might have seen them on the stream, kind of thing. First time on the stream for Luis and Jessie, for at least that I recall. But it looks like he's trying to wiggle for 13 by. Either cut the 14, put a, put that in the same pocket, or this side pocket maybe come all the way around for the, yeah, this, I like this. Just jumping in, maybe this is a hang. It is touching. Either one's still angle. A little chunky. Leaves it hanging. I'm not sure how clean this 5 goes. And if it goes clean, it's just hitting me out. 8 ball's limited. At least you're limited in the pocket. And this. Pretty straight. And if he's looking to put the 8 where he's standing right now. Whoa, big stretch. He's going to try and muscle this. 3 rail? He's going to try and like muscle it 3 rails. Turning lefty. Be some shot if he does it. 3 rails towards the 10. Maybe he's drawing now. I can't tell. Looks like he's drawing. Wow, falls right in the 50-yard line. Straight line safe. Oh, he's going. He didn't even care. He's just running right to the jump cue. Up 4-0. Jumping for 5. He's saying I should have went 3 rails. Whoa, that was closer than I would have thought. But he hit it solid. Well, he did a little work for Jessie. Took away the hanger, though. Right? There was a hanger there. And instead, you get a back cut. You gotta hit this with a little bit of draw. You don't want it to leak. Meaning going towards that back rail. Keep it straight. Good hit. Jessie gets on the board just as we jump in. 4-1. Okay, we're back. I had to just check my mic. I didn't want to cough in your ear. So hopefully we got these technical issues. We are in. My buddy knows what he's doing here, and it's rough in this box. We're in an echo. We're sitting in the middle of a echo chamber, so and we got wires coming in from far, but we're trying our best. Hopefully, it sounds pretty good. I know the picture's got to be great. He at least knows his cameras. So big break coming up from Jessie, I believe. Yep, picture perfect. Cue ball squats. Gets a ball down, and everything looks good. This might be a quick one. Off this 4, you try and get as straight as you can, so when you do bang on this 5, the 5 don't move. That's the idea anyway. Jessie was down 4-9, but I think he's catching a stroke. Might take one good break to get your timing, I think all you got to do is make sure he catches a rail. Drawing, just catch that little rail and everything's good. Perfect. Really got nice on this 5. Great angle. Just make sure now you don't get short. Make sure you go forward and you get up to these side pockets. Always get middle, right? Come on out. Great shot. He's catching a stroke. That's a clean break and run. All right, so far we got a good match, 4-2. I just want to mention there's nothing going on with the ladies. So whether they got other tables going on, but no streaming yet. So these guys are the main show. Speaking of main show, who's our main sponsor here? And such on and so forth, Daniel?
We are sponsored. We got us Diamond Billiard Products, Aramith Billiard Balls, Acme Cases, Simonis Tournament Cloth, and of course, Omega, the alpha of billiards.
Well, there you have it. Just in case I haven't said it, my name is Scott Simonetti. I am with Omega Billiards, and if you go to omegabilliards.com, they got a whole website. Sells everything, chalk, all that good stuff. So go check it out. There's some sort of discount code we're using for the Texas players and all the Texas listeners and anyone that Texas people want to tell. What's that code, Daniel?
It is Omega TV10.
Yep, punch that in after you're done buying about, whatever you need. But you get 10%. It's good till the end of the month. Well, now that housekeeping's done, we're back to Luis still fighting with this rack. I got no more commercials, Luis. Get this rack right. You know what I mean, Daniel? All right, so we got, whoa, what's her name again? Is that Janet, right? No, Janice. So Janice, she's one of the main tournament directors. It's Shannon and Janice. I'll shout out to them every time I can because they're in charge and they're brushing down tables. And they help us out a lot, telling us where and what to do. So stripes fall for Luis. 4-2 update, Daniel. And we're all good to go. So choice opens up here. I don't know Luis's style. Does he crash on this one and see what's next? does he hold and try and draw for the 3? I just go bust all that stuff up. Try and go at it. Maybe his balls fall funny, you know? I don't know. Oh, he's taking a 13, I think. That is some choice for an opener. Oof. Right, well, he's going to let Red Hot Jessie back. Jessie been playing clean the last couple racks since I jumped in. Does look like Luis, you know, he goes to 6 and Jessie goes to 5. So this one, you know, this one puts it back on par. If Jessie squeaks this one out. But I don't know. I mean, if you got to jump on stripes, right? Take away whatever he likes. Sometimes I do that where if he wanted stripes so bad, I just take them, so I just ruin his whole plan. Like if he takes 10 minutes to map this whole thing out and he misses the first shot, I just shoot it. I don't know what he's looking at, but he ain't looking at it no more. Especially when you know, you got tied up other balls. But if it's even Steven, like difficulty of a run out. So he's got a nice one. 1 off the 9. Yeah, these are tricky. 9 off the 1. These are always tricky. I miss them more than make them. You know, I know there's a certain way. It's got to line up real good for me to like it. I got an idea, but when I miss it, I know I should have never shot it. Great hit. All right, that looked real nice and simple. Pretty straight. Maybe he gets to the 12. Can you see the 12? There's the 14 cut inside. This 15 straight. Hey, he's able to punch it out perfect. Had plenty of room. What a nice stroke that was. Moved that cue right off a, you know, tight angle. Moved it a lot. Great stroke. Is it enough to squeak it in, or is it a bank? I don't know if it squeaks in the side. Plenty of room. Hey, good shot. Probably rolled about a ½ inch. But still, you like it. Even at the 5 if you want to roll it for a blocker. But he's going low ball. Another clean out. All of a sudden, it's 4-3. Race to 2 for both players. But Luis was up 4-0. So Jessie's got the hot streak going. This table's been racking fine, but they've been having problems so far. One of the teams one of the matches they agreed to use the magic rack, and I don't know if there was a huge difference. This thing's starting to get finicky. Whose break? Jessie's break too. Boy, oh boy, red hot, and you got the break. Huge break. Couple balls close, but it's dry and wide open for Luis. I don't know. I think I'm leaning solids. I think solids, you get good on the 7. The 4 will take care of it. I mean, the 2 will take care of itself. Somehow, some way, I'll get to it. But if you could get to the 7 quick, draw off the 6 or float the 1 in the side somehow. Or, at least work your way towards the 7, is my point. I think the 2 will take care of itself. He's got straight on this ball, and he wants to get back to this ball again, but it ain't there. Roll up and work off the 5 or something, or get, he keeps looking where he wants to get on the 1, get another angle, find another look. Or rip it all the way back, get the 1 in the side, I mean, it's either back or 4th, off the 4. But this thing is, I mean, let's see. He'll probably get there. I just don't know. He went at it, and he's still okay. He landed okay. Staying aggressive at this 7. Now, you don't have to hold. If you feel that you could bump the 7, take a shot at that. But don't miss this 1 because you're trying to hold. Because it looks sharp. Good shot, man. That is good 8-ball. Good control. I think he could have got to that issue earlier. Maybe. Because he had the 1, right with ball in hand off the break. He had that shot. Even with behind the line rule. But he's here now, and he's got to hit another tight window. Got to drop right in between that 15 and 12 or 10, whatever that is. You don't want to overcook it. I don't know how if he could get to where he's pointing, unless he wants to go all the way around it. It'd be a nice shot. I mean, if he takes this and drags it and spins all the way around behind the 3 and gets back out, it'd be great. But I think he's got to sharp it and try and dump it right there. You got the 2 bottom right. He's really going to his option. All his options are like really viable. So he knows what he's doing. So he don't want to swing it around. He just wants to go right at that cluster in the middle. He ain't even playing for the 3. How good does this kid play? He should have got a better roll. You saw he was aiming for it, man. That was on the money. It might stop the run, but God, no, he's jumping. This kid's a true wizard if he gets out from here. So he pulled it just a little. What's the lead look like? Well, he's going to make him earn it. But Jessie hasn't missed a ball. I mean, he missed that first one when I just walked into the booth. I wouldn't like if I had to leave him this, you know? But that was so good. It was so good that he hit that 2, just got a bad roll. I mean, he hit the 2, didn't even knock, didn't even move the 8. It was picture perfect. They're talking about a roll. Jessie said he hit the ball and the thing rolled. It was going right in the hole and rolled off, like to help him. And Luis goes, "Yep, you were right in." I don't know what that. I don't think it's an issue. 15-10. No, yeah, this is a good look to get over there. I think Louise is in trouble. I can't tell if those balls are frozen. If they're frozen, I don't know. Maybe if you're on the right side, you could push it in. I don't know if he was trying to click on the 11, but he got a better angle at this 13 to drag it across. Not to bust anything up, just to hold on the right-hand rail. I think there's enough. It's like kind of flat, but a move just would draw. Good shot. Gets a little nibble on the 8, but had enough draw stroke. So good enough. Worked out pretty good. He's going to pop this. He's got to watch. Oh, he hit it just enough. I thought he was going to pop it. You got to watch that 15. He's pretty straight on this 15. You might have to draw to the right-hand side rail and back out. This would be a fancy spot. And I only point out because my camera guy, my tech guy, Daniel likes draw shots. And I asked him, you like draw shots, do you, Daniel? Well, this could be one of them. All right, that was a tough one. I don't know how much you could hide. You know, I don't know how much you could hide, play to hide the game. Be a real tough spot to land. I mean, I guess if you leave them real straight and long on the 3, it's a good challenge. Jesse's eyeing up the cut. Bottom left-hand corner. He's calling it. If there's no scratch, you know, kind of thing, I'd let this rip a little. I don't want to leave it on, you know, on the edge. Perfect. Perfect hit. Look at this 2 go. He's going to ruin on the parade, the 2. What a bad, nasty roll. Still okay, but this back cut is a nasty thing. Play it in the side. You're looking right at the scratch, so you got to put something on it. You know, twisting and turning and drawing. This back cut is playable, but what a nasty one. Oh boy. So it's going cut maybe. I mean, I would play the cut, but I'm hitting it with inside. I'm like, so I'm going to turn it so bad, the cue ball is going to come up and hit the 3. It's going to come off this Acme sign and go darting at that 2 ball. Or extreme draw. I don't like it. But it's paper thin, you know? It's like that true edge-to-edge stuff. You know? If you think about it, try and overcut it. And good luck with that. So I think he's going to pull it to the left. Left rail, try and get out of it. I mean, speed might work too. You know, just blast through every type of scratch. But what a nasty roll. Maybe it's a hanger. I don't know. It looks tough. Oh, he hit it nice. There was none of that. He hit it just perfect. So it's 4-4, which is hill for Jessie. What a nice out. Jesse's been turning on his stroke. He's won the last 4 games. That one was all Luis's. You know, he had it. He played a great shot. Really, he took a tough roll. So I think we're on a player's break, which means I get to stand up, and I do have to use the little boys' room. So just in case I got bad timing, I'm going to have Daniel be picking you up.
Okay, guys, let's get this mini started. $20 e-ball is 5. Aaron and Will.
Luis will be up to break here. I'll pick up for Scotty, still in the stepped away. So it's Jessie back up at the table. Jessie now on the hill, was able to take the last 4 games in a row, so he's got a little bit of momentum behind him. Definitely a little more mentally capable, and taking the last 4 games has got to do a little bit for your confidence, right? That was just a tricky shot. Those are tough when you're coming into the side pocket like that. Action back to Luis, who's looking to stop the bleeding here. It's up, getting to the south side of the 4 ball. Jessie now back at the table. Bump off the 14. What a shot there made by Jessie to ticky off the 14 and pot the 11. And Scotty's back.
All right. Thank you, Daniel. I'm looking at what, Daniel? I was, it's cold in here. I can't hold it. I'm fragile. If I pee like a little kid, it's very cold in here. I know it's Texas hot, but in here it's cold. So stripes, I guess. Let me find out. And so a tough cut is missed, and he sells out the 7. And the 7 falls good to break out that 4. So it could be a big penalty. Or it falls where I think he could ticky off the 9. That 9 staying up helped him. It's a big break. Two still needs help. He might go into it right now because that two needs help. Ooh, he tried to help it. Now he's back to scrambling. I want to touch that. Ooh, he's going to touch it. I guess you got to touch it. I mean, the bank's there. It's just, trouble if you leave it there for the other guy. Okay, so he did play it like a two-way and smart. Got it back in play. Pretty tough spot. This is tough. I guess you gotta roll down, maybe challenge him real straight. I don't know. Because if you leave him with an angle, then he's gonna feel like he can get on the three. If he stabs it in, at least you go down swinging. I want to leave him real straight on that back rail somehow. Force him not to be able to do anything but, rail, but straight. I'd almost challenge him if I roll up on the 14. Just roll up on that 14. Won't even go to the back rail. Roll right there. He sees it. Maybe he got it. Like that now. I see it. Kind of falls on a good angle. I don't know if he wants to kick under it. Maybe he's looking at that, but I like to roll up. Let him beat me from the back rail. You gotta get Poe on that. Just gotta fire in the 3 and get good on the 8. Because you're in a bad way anyway. Even if I gave you ball in hand, you're in trouble. So I think he's trying to go under it. Stick everything. He wants to bust it up and leave the cue there and just split everything, like clean your whole plate at once. Oh my goodness. See, I like the way he's thinking, but this is too easy for this guy. If it's back rail, I go broke. Go ahead and beat me. I'm in trouble. But great thought. Whoa. That was really good. Just a little bit more stun. If it falls a little forward, it's a perfect shot. Either way, it's going to make it hill, I believe. What a match. It's 4-0. This guy almost pulled off a perfect save, This guy, Jessie. But either way, it gets me going. Hill. Right next door, we have a women's match going on. The only reason I know that is because Melissa. She's very tall. She stands out, and she's in my eyesight. Well, we're going to jump right to that match right after this. They're just starting out. And unfortunately, they're not using their scoreboard. But they just started. Just while we got this 10, 20 seconds while they're fighting with this. We are on YouTube, Omega Billiards TV or Omega Billiards. On YouTube, you can find us there. We also have a Facebook page that we're linked live right now. Go on in, give your comments, likes, shares. Shares are important, not that we need it for us. We want you to tell everyone that your friends are playing. So please go and share at least the link. Jessie gonna hammer him. Hill. Gets a ball to fall. A lot of clutter. But a lot of balls to play a little straight pool type of thing. A little more angle on this 10, you just go ripping. And Yeah, he did hit him hard. He's like, I think they rolled off. Because he did crush him. But he'll. Okay, while we got a second, I know we're doing these quick transitions, but after a match, just kill the stream so they could search it better. Okay? Don't let it run. If you're doing it already, thank you. But I don't know. Just a thought that popped in my head since we're starting to go a little bit back and forth. It's going to follow a little bit. It's going to pluck them out. Old straight pool. Now you see, like, you know, these guys go 100 miles an hour into their breaks. I know, you know, we've seen the videos. Those guys usually just, like, clip 1, 2, 3 balls at a time. Racks look like this, and guys are running 600. That's amazing. Like Jason Shaw's big run, I mean, he's crushing that break. That billion run. This is a great type of shot like this. Where you go in and kind of got an idea about control. Okay, all right. Well, you know, it was gonna come out good. It's almost like, you know, the Christmas gift is right there. Get a little anxious. This is like brutal, tough spot. Whoa. They're trying to say that he whiffed it so bad. He whiffed it so bad, he's saying that he came rail first in the 15, never rocked back on the rail. Oh, man. I don't, you know, hey, you didn't expect what the guy did, right? So it's hard to call a ref and saying, hey, I think he's going to whiff it so bad. It's just a bad roll, I guess. That type of thing. But how can you call a ref and say, watch this guy do this crazy thing? Brutal. So Luis is thanking God he can at least do something with this 3. If he get this 3 out and get clear. All right, so he goes rail first. And he leaves the same shot. This is crazy. So Jessie comes walking in where he could do the same thing on a 15, like almost like a mulligan. He's chalking up and everything. This one you want to come, you want to like hit it, you want to bump this 8 out. Like, well, you don't really have to, I guess. 8 goes top right. The other one he had a bump where the 8 was going to pop out a little, but he's calling it. I say don't hit the 1. That's your goal. Don't hit the 1. Right. See that 8 got nudged. Little headache. 13's an issue, so it's not. You got work. This is tough. We got a 3 ball hanging for the other guy. I'd be looking to extend the race right here. Hey, man, you want to go to like 8? Whoa, this is looking good right here. This one's nice. Okay. He's trying to work his way under his 13. I don't know if he shoots this 13. He can't shoot the 13. But he's got to try and get under it. I mean, there's no bank, nothing. 3 balls taking your bank. What a disaster. He could do it, you know. Roll this 14, get a good angle on your 9. You could drop behind that somehow. I think. I mean, it's easy from up here. It's just, you know, I'm just seeing what I'm seeing. I'm not saying I could do it either. Believe me. But I'd be thinking a little bit of knowing I got to get under the 13. You know, I know he knows it. Okay. Look at this. Draw, just rip it to the 6 like you're trying. This might be nice. Still got the 8 ball headache, but got good on this one. I mean, Hill, this is amazing, but he's dead straight. I'm looking right at it. Like, if he draws, he's going to go to the 13. So he's going to, like, kind of cheat the pocket and draw towards the 6. It was tough. He was pinned straight. You know, I saw what he was looking at. He had to get off that angle. Wow. Right idea. I mean, he don't fall straight. He's got a real chance to get under it. But if he drew into it, you know, he ain't gonna have, it was just gonna bump it towards the 6, that kind of feel. But Luis is loving it. At least an opportunity with a hanging 3 to always bail you out. Sneaks that one in. Oh. That was, I think, you know, a little bit of laziness. You don't think it's going to happen until it does. But that's trouble. He'll be all right, but he's got to work. I don't know if he's all right. I seen someone play this shot yesterday. And to tell you the truth, if he shoots it, I'm going to replay this shot and 2 shots days ago. I kind of know it, but they both made it so easy. It freaks me out. Yeah, I saw it yesterday at one of the streams, but it was incredible, and he made it look so easy. I know it's a shot, but to make it look so easy, look at this mess. You watch enough pool, you think you've seen crazy stuff, and then it's just these little crazies. They all seem wacky. Oh boy, this is good. Hill, and just get into this. So it's all about getting hits. It's almost like playing golf. Getting hits on the pool table. Don't move it too much. Nibble. Nibble. It's a good shot. This kid knows the rails. Luis knows the rails. I mean, every time he goes and hits these shots, and starting with that 2-ball was impressive. That hit in the middle of the table, man. He looked at it for 5 minutes and then drilled it. That's, you know, pretty good. Another ticky. These tickies, right? You see, we've all been on these shots where you hit it and, you know, all of a sudden you're fouling. So these, unless you practice them, there's some guys that are real good, and girls even, you know, real good at this stuff. I got like I got one hand, the hand of a blacksmith. I'm a pounder. Wonderful hit. I mean, great hit. He's going to kick and try. He could get there. Or is he kicking at the 9 to try and refreeze? I don't know if he could kick at his 1. But maybe kick and try and refreeze his 9. Alright, he's going to try and just twist it all around. Get some sort of hit. Whoa, Venom. Doesn't move anything. What? I mean, literally Venom stuff. He was tucked under that 8. That thing did a big curl. Wow, that's, I think there's probably something in another type of safe like that. But you could actually move the 8 a little. Like if you try and go like this and bank the 13 into the rail and draw your cue, you might be able to nudge that 8 past his balls, and then he's in real trouble. He's looking at it. I just don't know if he can control the cue. You really got to control the cue. Because you got to hit it with a little steam. Not, you know, not overpower, but not afloat. I like it if he pulls it off. It'd be a nice shot. because it puts the guy in a real bind. Okay, yeah. Just hit it straight. Nothing goes. Like a one pocket clear. But you don't want to, when he hits this, the 13 and 8 clears and then the 6 stays there. You know, I wanted to move the cue ball to the left a little. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just move the cue ball to the left and do your draw. And you got your 9. You can nestle on the 9. Like here, he can't nestle on the 9. Either the shot works or it don't. But the idea is there. I hope he pulls it off. Even if he does it this way, it's doable. It's just tougher, I think. But just try and hit it in the 13 little move. Now he's looking to be aggressive maybe, or maybe, you know, same type of thing from the reverse side. So now he's on the other side, maybe a tuck under a 9. Another crazy, you know, touchy hit. But if he's lining up like this, he wants to do it on the next shot. Like that roll up on the next shot. This is good pool. If, you know, I'm trying to think what he thinks, but he's really thinking this. He's not guessing. This kid's got nerves of steel. He'll be doing this. What a good shot this would be. All right, so Jesse's going to fire it down the rail. Big draw, big follow. Just a bunt. He's bunting it. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Well, Luis ain't moving, but I think it was a foul. Definitely affected the shot, right? Either way. I think he might have got it after, like he completed the shot, but when he pulled up or pulled away, I think he might have swiped the 8. I don't know. I guess you can't call nothing unless the guy, like, hands you the ball because there's no ref here. Or you got to call the ref. So Luis is sitting tight, especially the way you got to kick. You don't mind? Sorry, man. I thought you almost made it. You got to say, good try. Luis is sitting there with a big smile that you cannot see. Not on his face, like literally. He's smiling inside, huge. But Jesse, you know, maybe you come with a big one. That was real rough. He was staying aggressive, man. He was going to run out. So Jesse measured and I just saw him take a deep breath. He's going across side. You know how this goes. There's a trick shot like this. Got to hit with draw. Okay, not a bad challenge, you know. It's hill. You got to do something here. It's not a hanger. Let's see. Maybe it ain't a hanger. One shot gets you home probably. Okay, did roll out for some sort of little challenge. You know, if you turn it, you got the side that kicks in. If you got no speed control, the corner feels like it. It's a little like a floater. Yeah. Easy side. Nice control. This is going to get Luis home. That was a great set. A lot of good safety battle moves and crazy shots. But Luis is going to take it 6-5. We're just going to end up and tell you that we'll be back. We're going to end the stream and fire up. We're going to load the scoreboards, do a little promo, but we're going to jump in with the ladies. I do have to find out their names and score. So we'll be right back.